Hello, Libra. This is Lisa with Inspire Heart Intuitive here for your October 2018 reading. Happy birthday. This is your first time here at this channel. Welcome. If this is a returning visit, hey, thank you so very much for returning here at this channel. We help you live a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful and prosperous life. All right, guys, we're going to get right into it. Are going to see what Spirit has for us, for you, Libra, this month. All right. And I have a new deck, so this is going to be fun. We're going to be using the Star Child Tarot and this tarot deck is really a lot about spiritual growth, empowerment, all those wonderful. So we're going to be using those as the primary, and then also, I don't know, we'll throw a few other things in. All right, let's just see what Spirit has for us. Okay, coming into this very appropriately by it being your month, we have the Tower card in the upright. So Libra, this is going to be a season of upheaval, of change, of good. You'll see, the sun on one side and the moon on the other. This is the opportunity for you to truly into a metamorphosis and a transition, a transformation. Okay. It's going to seem a little difficult. All right. I can guarantee you it is. But you also have the High Priestess in the upright. So really, and I'll start here again, really up close. So as I look at her, and she's sitting on this throne with this beautiful white tiger in front of her, and she's holding this pearl of wisdom in front of her, this crystal ball with the moon behind her. We're going to set her up here again with all knowledge behind her and within her. She's like living in her divinity. That's what the expectation is, I hear from Spirit. This is a moment. This is your moment. Into your divinity, to step into your higher calling, and there's a great shift that has to happen in order for that to occur. This isn't going to be not comfortable of a shift either. Major shifts never are, but it's a shifting nonetheless. If you've been then, let's say, operating at less than a higher vibration, this is your opportunity to step it up. Okay, this is your opportunity to leave behind the old and step into the new. This is your opportunity to open up your third eye, to open up your crown, and to begin to grasp the heights and the depths to which you've been called. Because with every ascension, there's a depth, an equal and opposite depth. So we root out, and we ascend. And then our roots go down further and we grow higher. You're bringing to the table, though, with the card of open. Now, this in the standard tarot would be the Devil card. So potentially a Capricorn is in the mix, or Capricorn is around. Okay. But this tells me that there's things that have happened, things that you may have done in your past that you're still holding on to it. And there could be addictions and or some codependencies that you have yet to release. I believe 2 cards here. Yes. We have the 2 of Swords in the upright. This is telling me that you know that there are decisions. There are some things you have to walk away. And it's been heartbreaking with the 3 of Swords in the upright as well. This hasn't been easy. This has been a time of people that are leaving your world, or perhaps that you said or done things that you didn't necessarily mean to do. You didn't mean for it to come out that way. But this is also the time to kind of rewrite your narrative. This is a time to go back and say, why do I react what I do to these things? This is not me. This is not who I truly am. This is not serving my higher purpose. This is not serving my higher call. Why am I still doing these things? Right? That's what time this is. When we're facing oppression, that means that, you've got, it's spiritual oppression that has been us. Well, as we're raised as children, right, we get all this stuff from our mother, all this stuff from our father, and our surroundings, and all of this. And it sometimes is quite difficult to get rid of. It's sometimes quite difficult to understand that it's not truly us. Where the high priestess comes into play, because your higher self, going into your Akashic records, you're going to find that might be a karmic clearing from up, or this might be something that, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, somebody was carrying, and now unfortunately it's put upon you. But it's time for you to break those chains and break those cycles. And I honestly do believe, right, that with this Two of Swords in the upright, you have a good sense of what it is, and you know that you're going to have to choose either the life you've had and the life that you've known, or the life you're supposed to go to. And again, though, this probably has something to do with someone that has potentially broken your heart, or this can also be our own put upon ourselves. So there are moments in our lives where it hurts for us to walk away from the past, right? It hurts to say, oh my gosh, this is not me, right? But I don't know how not to be me, and I'm trying to figure out how not to be this, how to truly be me. We're trying to balance what everyone's expectations of us are, juxtaposed to who we know we should be, who we're called to be, who we want to be, following our own path. That can cause angst. That can cause pain. What could potentially get in our way, Prince card in the upright, not really having a clarity of how to balance all of this, not having a clarity of how to be the alchemist within ourselves, right? That spiritual alchemist, how to balance logic and spirit, and how to have patience with ourselves. Because right now I get the feeling with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, overall feeling quite happy with where you are, yet there's still that one part missing. There could be a love interest involved here as well. That's a little bit more difficult to walk away from the old you, because that's the person that they've known. Or there could be a family very, very close. This is a close loved one as well, that could be hampering you from being able to recognize and walk into your fullness. So you're almost there. And in certain instances, I would say this Nine of Cups is absolutely amazing. But where this is placed here in this reading as a potential, that tells me that you're kind of happy with the status quo, but you just know you need to change, right? And we have the Knight of Crystals and crystals in this deck, meaning being pentacles. So with the Knight of Crystals in the reverse, that says to me that you're just not sure of your direction. See, the pentacles or the Knight of Crystals is slow, methodical, steady, and still yet inspired. Right? Slow, methodical, steady, inspired. When there is a hesitation, right, to go to the next level, this is what we see, and that's Page of Crystals in the reverse. So you do not quite know how to get there. You do not have that creativity. You do not have that sense of adventure. You do not have, you're like, I don't know what the heck to do. What are you talking about, lady? But I know that deep down inside of me, something needs to change. Something needs to shift. I cannot live my life as I'm living it right now. This is what I'm hearing. What's going to come this is the Five of Swords in the reverse. Now, the swords in this deck in the upright. There's all these swords in the ground, and she's kind of given up, right? Kind of been defeated. Communication it's been tough to communicate with your loved ones. Information seems to be not clear, misleading. It's conflicting right? There's been a lot of conflict going on. And with the Four of Crystals in the upright, you're really holding on for dear life, right? There's an part of you that needs to do this, though. It's like you've been having all this conflict, right? And there's conflict resolution. And now hold on for dear life to the one truth that you know. And it's very different from the narrative that you said. And it's very different from the narrative that everybody wants you to live. And all you know is you got to protect this with everything you've got. Because then will be the Three of Crystals celebration and collaboration, being commissioned to do a great thing. This is spirit waiting to commission you. That's the outcome. When you overcome all of the crap and all you can hold on to for dear life is that word you got from Creator. This is your destiny. That's when you get commissioned to do the great work. Now you've recognized what's been stolen from you and you begin to take it back with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You begin to take back that birthright that's been stolen from you. You begin to take back what the oppositional spirits have tried to kill, steal, and destroy that within you, your higher. That's when you do that. Now the outcome or advice we have for you for this month is the Four of Swords in the reverse. As I'm looking at that, most people would say, oh my gosh, that's peaceful. That's not being at one with oneself. You're right. This is a shake. This is a shake-up. The Two of Cups in reverse, you may have to walk away from or disband or knocked from some people that have been very important in your life. But at this point, they cannot go with you on the future journey. You're right. You're not going to feel at peace because this is all new to you. But then we have the Three of Wands in the upright. So that they're sitting on this precipice with looking out at the galaxy, on this cliff, looking out at the very galaxy, at the moon with all hopefulness. Hope springs eternal. Vision becomes clear with that Three of Wands in the upright. No, it's not comfortable, beloveds. But look, the Four of Wands in the upright. Union, peace. And this is a union, this is a spiritual union between you and Creator. This is a spiritual union here. This is not an individual love union. This is a spiritual with Creator, with the infinite one within you, reunited with the infinite of the divine. That's what I see for you for this month. A reunion of the infinite one within you, with the infinite divine, the supreme infinite, and you two co-creating and beginning to walk along that journey together. Libra, I have for you for this month. Thank you so very, very much for tuning in. All the information in order to contact me is down below. Please consider subscribing and hitting that bell button as well so you're always notified when I create new content. If you wish a private or an energy healing or spiritual healing session, that information is down below, how to contact me to arrange that. Please leave comments. I do respond to them. I like to know. Thank you so very much again, and happy birthday. And happy getting up to that next level. Happy, what a joyous occasion to begin to walk in your purpose. Once again, this is Lisa with Inspired Hearted, wishing you peace, blessings, love, and joy today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love each and every one of you, friends. Bye-bye.